And our last one, huh? We got to get the area for a side. It'll be the last of our area formulas. You'll then know all three of your area formulas for triangles. You know how to solve any triangle given three pieces of information, provided it's not angle. You're a trig master after this. You got it. You know the basics of trig. You'll be able to solve any triangle. Everything else we do in the class after this will be called applications. We'll just be using what you learned. You have trigonometry down now after this. You've learned it. You've learned it. There it is. It's what I got. Now we're going to put it together with vectors and things called parametric equations and polar. But it's applications. You already got it. It's a mountaintop. You did it. Last thing. So here we are. We're going to get a question saying, find the area of the triangle with sides. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 6. That thing is not to scale. Not to scale. Clearly 10 is longer than 11 in my scale. I just drew a triangle. Okay, it's not a big deal. And the thing is, for the area, we're not even going to need to mess around with the angles. We don't even need it when we have side, and we want to determine the area. So I'm not going to bore you with the proof. I don't actually know the proof. It's called Heron's Formula. The old hero of Alexandria. Look him up. Dude did some pretty cool stuff thousands of years ago. He's the first vending machine I think he came up with. Made full-size plays, like with life-size figures and stuff. Trip. So old Heron, or the hero of Alexandria, said, you know what? The area of a triangle, he's like, it's just this. It's just the square root of, and he's like, watch this, yo. S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. I mean, it's no big deal. A, B, and C were like, yeah, bro. A, B, and C, I got those. I can punch that in. What the hell is S? What the hell is S? But this S that's here, this S that I'm taking out, this little S that's in every little piece is called the semi-perimeter. And what I mean by that is like, hey, just add all the sides up, add them all up, and then cut it in half. Add them all up and cut it in half. So S is, it's called the semi-perimeter. Half the perimeter. Perimeter all the way around. How far is 6 plus 10 plus 11 and cut it in half. And that's the number we plug in. I'm not going to go into the why. It's long. I've seen the proof. I get scared. I get nervous. You know what I mean? I get a little freaked out. So let's just see how we use Heron's formula. So let's set it up. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to just go find out what's the semi-perimeter of our triangle. And we're like, set them up. 6 plus 10 plus 11. Cool. So that's half of 6 plus 10 is 16. 16 plus 11, that's 27. So we get, what's that? 13.5, 27 over 2. So there's our S. Cool. Not just plug it into your calculator. There's not much other than that. Oops. There's not much other than that. We're going to take this and pop it in everywhere. We have an S. We're going to get our error. So while the formula is 2 formulas, not just one, it's not so bad. So we're going to write in our S everywhere. So 13.5 times 13.5. Oh, we're going to need some room. It gets a little bit long here. Yeah, it's a little long. So 13.5 minus 13.5 minus 13.5 minus. All right, so we're going to have to put in our A's, our B's, and our C's. And what's nice is, multiplication is commutative, so it doesn't really matter which one you put in. So if you wrote down that A was 6 instead of 10, it wouldn't make any difference. So we just go 10, 11, 6, and then punch that into a calculator. I might just kind of roll through and do one of these and be like, that's 13.5 times 3.5. That's a 2.5, and that one's a 7.5. And now it's just a little easier to punch into the calculator, so I'm not going to end up area of the triangle. area of the triangle, area of the triangle. Not just big A, the area of the triangle. Oh, I got it into a calculator, and it tells me I'm going to round to just one decimal place. I'm going to say 29.8 square units. I didn't give you any units, but if you are given units, you need to make sure to square them up when you're talking area, right? It's not linear feet, it's square feet. You don't rent out an apartment that's linear feet. You need that square footage so you can spread out. That's 2 dimensions. So cool, there's Heron's formula. We've wrapped this up. Next time you have to hear my stupid voice should be in vectors. See you there.